Same. So the theme this week is to talk about all the political stuff last week. We're going to talk about transgender rights and
abortion and crap. A lot of people have been like really angry that people like say on Tumblr have been like all about like feminism and everything and like women not having the right, like, you know, not having their rights when it comes to abortion and stuff. And then a lot of other people are getting mad because trans people are like being discluded from that. So like people aren't talking about like trans women who like may not be able to like get pregnant, they may not have like uteruses, but like they're not being included in the fight because like in the argument, because like it's not like they can say anything either, so they've not got uteruses, so they've got no say. But it's like, no, they're still women, they still deserve to have their say. And
if you identify as a woman, then you are a woman.
You are a woman.
Basically,
it's basically as simple as that. It's like,
yeah, that's kind of what annoys me as well. When people say that whole "no uterus, no opinion," it's like, one, you stole that from Friends, and two,
it's like, it's a great quote and everything, but it's like, you know,
it's not a counter argument.
No.
Like, because I said if you identify as a woman, then you are a woman.
If you're a man, then you don't have a say. There are men out there that are like trans men that do have uteruses, and they're just like, hang on a sec, what if I get pregnant? And it's like, well, yeah, if you're a man and you are able to get pregnant, then you have a say in abortion, right? So that's fair enough. If you think that your opinion matters more than the people that this like law affects directly, then get out.
Like, politics and religion shouldn't mix, because it's not fair on the people that it involves. The people that it
in stuff like this, where like people are getting hurt and like people aren't getting their right.
But it's true. It's like the people that should have the vote and the final say are the people that it affects.
Yeah.
So,
and they're the ones not getting the vote.
Yeah, exactly. People of colour, they're the ones that aren't allowed to vote. I think it's this year or something. Like, they're allowed, if they turn up to vote, they're allowed to be denied, and they're allowed to be, like, they're allowed to be turned away.
It's like, I'm sorry, it's like they've been born and raised in that country. Who's to say that like
they are American
citizens? They are.
Colour doesn't.
It doesn't come into it.
This is Erin.
Hello.
Go, speak.
Speak your words.
Speak what you just said.
Just say what you just said.
Probably wouldn't have been able to hear you over there.
Yeah, so it's essentially the way the American Constitution works. They've restricted the power of the president so much to stop one man having too much power, which essentially leads to like dictatorships, or that was the worry, and it's like create as much equality and freedom as possible. But that means that he doesn't have enough power to stop the bigoted majority in places like certain states of America, which would then be able to affect votes in the Senate and the House, etc. And so then you have stuff like this, where they repeal a law that was created in 1965, and we've essentially gone back to the 50s.
Yay! Racism is making a return. Woo! What's next? The Ku Klux Klan?
Some would say it never went away. The Klan still exists.
It does. I saw it on some like dumb Jerry Springer show where like some girl was like her like uncle like disowned her because she was like getting married to a black man. She found it was part of the Ku Klux Klan, and she was like, what the frack?
Yeah.
And so that was pretty funny. Oh god, I'm sorry, I do actually quite like those shows.
I love
funny.
Yeah, I love like Jerry Springer and Jeremy Kyle.
Oh my God.
It's so dumb.
Jeremy Kyle was always fun to watch in the mornings before I went into exams.
Yeah.
That was always good.
It
Judge
takes
Judy.
You know, because it takes your mind off it, and like you think that other people have it worse than you, then don't you? It's like, well, at least my boyfriend hasn't cheated on me twice with my mother. Like,
it could always be worse. I could have teeth like that.
Bye. Hope you enjoyed.